have games. I don't have any lettuce. Let us play. Before we start, let's watch the intro cinematic.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Yep, this is a spooky game for spooky people. Alright. Yep, I want all the DLC installed. And let's call this the Lettuce Estate. Alright, another cutscene coming up.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
I don't get why I have to be redeemed. I didn't do shit. This ancestor fucked it all up. Yeah, the first cutscenes always, well, the first loading times always take a while with this game. I think I put it on the SSD, I can't remember. The old road, with the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone. You will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Alright, I've skipped all the tutorials. I know how to play this game. I don't know how to play it well, but I understand all the mechanics. Alright, I'm using the A and D keys to move. You can also use the arrow keys or your mouse. Click to move.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
And here's a surprise bastard.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion,
Now, this
that
is,
all may hear of your arrival.
Yeah. This is a highwayman. He does stuff. He sort of works best in the two rows. Well, it functions right. I'll explain
As the fiend falls,
once we have 4
faint
dudes so
hope
that I can
blossoms.
show it off. Someone has recently came here. Well, let's check inside.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
And we hold up to go in here. I really would rather not explain this, but if everyone's...
There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Well, I've got a 50% chance to stun him. And no. Start with a tracking shot on this bitch. And from there we'll start spamming attacks. So the damaged ones are affected by resistances and stuff, but the ones like bleed and blight, they work differently. They just do their fixed damage and, well, it pisses everyone off. And it also means they don't leave a corpse. Yeah, we'll figure out if this guy dies. If he dies. He a large boy.
Their cursed champion falls.
Yeah, he's a fat blob now. So just stays there until it naturally rots away.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Now we could go back, but we could continue venturing. Something doesn't look quite right with this one. Yeah. Let's try it. Ah, it's trapped. Go home now. Oh. Those are negative perks.
Welcome home.
And there's also
Such as it
positive
is.
perks.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now. And you are bound to them.
Alright, well, let's go on a tour to the most common place.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yeah, these guys basically, they're fucking... This place tells you what killed your hero, when they died, and where they died.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This is where you know, look at lore.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Yeah, useful. And here's the best place.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
He is a plague doctor, specializes in these back 2 rows, and does stuff. Sort of indirect damage stuff. Yep. And the healer. A pretty bad healer, but... You know, I'm not gonna... Yeah, this one's awful. Ow. Oh, we'll take him now.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
And this guy. Oh, it's cheap. So first thing we do is this. This.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
And... may as well.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
That's the first thing you do. Yep. And there are these buildings, which need to be unlocked. And districts, but I think they shall later. Well, let's go on our first quest.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Into the ruins. This is the place of skeletons. What do? I don't need incision. Explore 90% of rooms. Test yourself in the mad realm of a fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken it. Don't delve too far, alright? Now we get supplies.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Torches do torch things, they keep the place alight. Really? You want the place to be light. And you get some food. It staves off hunger and stuff. You should bring a key and a shovel. And that's about it for this first one. Be curious. Be careful. I was spending ages trying to record this. Because the game bar doesn't work in full screen, apparently. Which is nonsense, because it worked for Sid Meier and the Pirates. Oh yeah, and this guy brings that.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, so in the end I used Windows Alt R, and I kept thinking it was Windows Alt F, so I feel like an idiot.
Be gone, fiend!
Man, these guys don't bleed. You can't make them bleed because he's a skeleton. Can do.
Confidence surges as the
Kill
enemy
them with
crumbles.
paper.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And this is why you bring a shovel.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
If you clear it by hand, you'll take some damage, the torch will go down. But if you use a shovel, if they're surprised, they always go last. If they're not surprised, well, if we get surprised though, what happens is that our party shuffles. Oh, I thought that was good.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh well. And they miss.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Hey, it's blood. Yeah, that's one of the DLC things. Sweet, become a vampire. And if you become a vampire, you get dismissed. Now, you can change the name of these guys. I'll show you now. This will be called Mong. You can also give him a better outfit fit. So yeah, if people want their characters to be, if people want characters to be named after them, give me the name you want it to have, and I'll try my best to fit it in. Let's play. No. These ones are always annoying. But this is my least favorite. So she does stress. And when you're stressed, you can become insane. Well, not insane, but it's called.
Back to the pit.
It is called afflicted, I think. And yeah. There are the ones like hopeless, which don't do much, but then there's the ones like irrational and paranoid, which fuck the entire adventure party over. So you gotta try it. Make sure. But there's also buffs, they're very rare if you get to 100 stress. They're virtuous. They are very good. We want them.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, let's put a key in. That wasn't worth it at all. Light up. Oh, and there's traps. They can be disarmed, but yeah. We'll go down to this one.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
I should have bought more torches. But there's stealth, which I can't remember what stealth does. It's weird. I think it stops ranged attacks, probably. I don't know.
Continue
Now I
the
can see based on
onslaught.
that one, they were going to die
Destroy
anyway.
them all.
And I like doing it because it's cool. Hey, lore.
This expedition at least promises success.
Let's try it. Yeah, there's lore. And I want to carry that home because I like having lore. And then we do one of these.
Another one falls.
Paper.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, this guy just, the ancestor will discourage us as much as possible. Because he's a bit of a douche.
Wealth beyond measure,
Oh.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh. Thanks, man. And there's hunger. You can either do nothing or sate them. You can also use food like this. Hey, and we got a scout. Let's continue. With the scouting, it will reveal if there's enemies there or shit like that. But the other thing it can do is reveal these special rooms, and that's why you always bring a key, because these special rooms contain loot, boy. We're getting some good luck. I want this thing dead, I really do.
The slow death.
It's always better to kill them than to like do area damage, but if you can area damage and it'll do a kill, then you do that instead. If you don't know what I mean, I'll try and explain. Well, see, that guy won't die next turn. But if I were to do this, it could dinosaur. Or I could do this. And then I was gonna say then I do this, but no, that works anyway. It doesn't, because I think we're a dinosaur now. This will be a weird thing. I think I'm being interrupted. Oh, fuck. Well, I will deal with that. And we'll do this. Oh, we've done the first quest. I'll do it next time. Let us play.
Remind yourself that
Darkest
overconfidence is
dungeon.
a slow and insidious killer.
You can just click next and it will do all this for you. And we have some boys resolve. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And that's nice. Oh, that's very nice. A red question mark on a hero's portrait indicates that they are unavailable for
Once,
the week.
our estate was the envy of this land.
Alright, this is the stress
The
relief
cobwebs
place.
have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
This one has an affliction where you can only give them that. And then there's this one, which I don't use as often.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
And the reason I don't use this one often is because it's not. Now let's take a look at this guy. Yeah, that's an abomination.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems.
Yeah, if you want a particular character named after you, leave me
What
their
better
name,
laboratory than the blood-soaked
and I'll
battlefield?
get on them. Alright, next time we do more quests.